All right, so we got another batch of layers coming today, and I don't have another chickshaw built yet. So we're going to try and pull the old turkey tractor out with the tractor, and we'll use that for a few days till we get the chickshaw built. So I'm going to try and pull that out now. We'll see what happens. Oh, this is growing up big time here. I was wondering what all these branches were from a tree that I'm apparently parked on. So. Yeah. Not gonna get a chain through here like I was hoping. So we'll go ahead here a bit. Not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. The hooks are a bit big. Put it down through here. Up around here. Worst case, we just staple them back on. There's one. Alright, let's go to the other side. See if we get the other side on. I think we're going to have to gear up a different tarp set up on here, but we'll figure that out once we get it out. Main thing is just getting it out of where it's at. Do the same thing on this side we did over there. Other than I got that 1 inch. Of course. There we go. Alright, see how this goes. So I got that front corner stuck on that tree. Yeah. There, let's try that now. So, loud in this cab. Hung up there on that post. We'll fix that. The loader down just a hair. Okay. Nope. First day with new loader, apparently. See if we can back it in a little more. Help you by putting gear. I think we broke that insulator. Have a look. Yeah, we did. We broke it right off. So that's fine. There. We'll put another insulator on there here shortly. Once we get the tractor down where I want it, we'll put another insulator on there before we hook that fence all back on. Sat on the wheel there. So we'll just pull it off of there. There we go. I don't know if I said it or not, but for anyone who's been watching the channel for a while, this is our turkey tractor from last year. So we're repurposing it right now because we don't have turkeys for another couple weeks. So this is just until we get the new chickshaw built, which should be sometime next week once I pick up the material. We've just been so busy lately that it's not something that we managed to get done. We got the extra tractors, so figured we might as well use them. I think I'm gonna get the stuff and put lift points on all of our chicken tractors so that they're easier to lift with the tractor. All right, turn that off for a few minutes. I got some other work to do up here. Might as well go ahead and do that while I got you guys here with me. So, move that over there. That's out. Okay, let's bring you guys over here. So as you can see, this tarp here on the top and the back, it's pretty ratty. This one here. So we'll take that right off. One. I got another one, a couple more down by the house I'll bring up. Eventually we're gonna have them all covered with metal roofing, but right now tarps are working fairly decent. Just gotta change them out usually every year. It's more cost effective for us to spend $20 on tarps every year, every 2 years, than a couple hundred on metal roofing. So I got some fence posts around. I'm gonna just screw on the inside just to give them something as a roost for the week or so that they're in here. But we'll go along and restaple this down. So it's good to go. There. Like I said, we'll bring up another tarp to put over the top and the back. The sides we don't really need, but we usually put some on just to have a little bit of a windbreak, but they won't be in here long enough that we'll have to worry about any wind. So like I said, they're only in here for a couple of days. Big hole here for some reason. So we'll get that fixed up while we're at it. There. That'll be good to go. I think this is 8 by 12 or 10 by 6, 10 by 14. This one is, I think. This was built specifically for turkeys, which is why it's the higher height than our other tractors. Because turkeys obviously grow a little higher, taller, higher. Anyway, so we'll leave that now, and we'll go on to the next thing I gotta fix while I'm up here. Which is this tractor over here. Their tarp's coming up a bit for whatever reason. I'll fix that. So much for that. All staples are, no, we still got a couple. All right. So this tractor, I was moving it the other day and caught a stump I didn't see because the grass was high enough. Jeez. I filled that water up this morning, probably about 2 hours ago. It's already half empty. I'll have to film again. Anyway, you can see there, there's a decent crack here, and there's one down there. So I'm going to put a board on that so that the crack doesn't prevent its usability. So oh, birdie birds. As you can see, they're not big fans of the drill. Can't say I blame them very much, but one animal does like loud noises, really. This is our second year, I believe, using this tractor, and it's been great. You know, the keeps the birds good and contained, keeps them safe. Don't have to worry about other birds getting at them. With our electric fence, it keeps the predators away, which is another big deal. Raising poultry, last thing you want is predator issues. So there. I'm gonna put the piece on the bottom, but I'll wait till they're out because they go tonight to processing. So Well, they go tomorrow morning. We box them in the night, so that way they're ready to go. So I'll fix that bottom after they're gone, because if I mess around down there too much, I don't want them getting out. And we go over here. We got to do some stapling over on this other one. Put this back, grab the stapler. Whoop. Me bouncing into everything I can. These are the birds we took out of the brooder last night. They're doing good. They're enjoying being out in the fresh air. Except a couple of them found a little hole over here that they decided to go out through last night. So, okay, stapler's not going to work. All right, I'm going to shut the camera off now, take the tractor back over, grab some more staples, and come over and I'll fix that up. Plan tomorrow morning when these guys go, or sorry, when this tractor and this tractor go to processing, once they're gone, we get home from that, I'll flip that tractor up, fix it. I'm going to flip over the other tractor here because we want to make sure there's nothing in there, because we've been losing more birds than we normally would out of the tractors. But we've only lost them out of one, so we wonder if maybe there's something that's catching them and they're getting cut open and the other ones are going at them for it. So we'll flip that over, check that all out, make sure it's good to go. This tractor up here that we're putting the layers in for a couple days, I'm going to put a couple roosts in there, and then they'll be in there good to go. There's a little door on the front. I don't know if I showed that before. We'll take you over here. So the idea with this door was that when we did our processing of our turkeys last year, to get them out, all we had to do was open this door up and put our cage that we were transporting them in right up to it, so that we could kind of chase them out or lure them out with feed and get them to come into the cages, so that we didn't have to go in and actually chase them down. And so I had high hopes of it working, but I think it was me and Neil gave it a go, and it worked great, actually. They came right out and into the crate for the food. So I think the last one or two got a bit skeptical of what was going on, but in the end, we didn't have to crawl in after them, so it was great. And with this door on here, we'll be able to get in and get any eggs that they might lay, which I don't expect them to lay for at least 2 weeks, which then they'll be in the chickshaws anyway. What else? Feed and water we'll be able to do. Olivia, God love her, she loves playing with the animals and stuff, so if she wanted to go in to see if she can pet one of the layers, she'll be able to, because the door, she can open it, walk in, and don't have to worry about them getting out. It's fairly secure. We've got these on here, which I might tighten up just a bit, but other than that, we raised 10 or 11 turkeys in this last year, and this year, like I said, our layers will go in for a couple weeks, or a couple days, sorry. And then later this month, not sure the exact date, but later this month, our turkeys will come. We're only doing 4 turkeys this year because we're so late getting them. and we'll fire them in there, and they'll have to run the things in there while they're growing out till Christmas. So next year we want to try and do commercial turkey. We just got to get the licensing, and it's just going to depend on time this fall if we can get all the extra stuff set up. And then we'll take a pasture that we cut this year, and we'll set the turkey tractor there. And we might end up building a second one, or depending on how many we end up raising. And then we'll run them through a pasture, and then we'll have our turkeys. The other option we've been kind of putting around is we might just build a turkey ark and get some of the electric net fencing put around, and then we'll just put them in a pasture with the ark, and they can go about inside, free range inside the electric net like we do with the layers, and then they'll have the ark that they can go into and roost at night. So our biggest thing is keeping our livestock safe, away from predators, and we want them to have the best life they can while they're here on the farm. And the majority of the poultry, the way that they do that is by living in the tractors or having the free range area. We'd love to free range our meat birds just out the same way we do our layers, but with so many of them, we just can't fence in a big enough area. So, and we already got the tractors, but moving them in the tractors every day, they get the shade, they get the fresh grass, they get all of it. So really running them in tractors is the easiest way for us and the safest way for them. So that way they get the grass, they get the sunlight, they get the fresh air, they get all of it. So yeah, so I'm going to turn off the camera, take the tractor back over, grab a couple more supplies, come over, finish up the couple little things I got to do, and then we'll see what's on the go after that.